can't believe you found me pot of gold. Instead of taking me gold, how about 3 wishes? Aye, will be your first wish. A game of Commander. Alright, but you have to play with me decks. It better be quarreling than lonesome. We have Bryce playing Miss Yeva, Nature's Herald. His starting hand is Elvish Mystic, Reclamation Sage, Immaculate Magistrate, Master Myers, Zendikar Resurgent, Dryad Arbor, and Memorial to Unity. We have John playing Seton, Crows and Protector. His starting hand is Alpha Authority, Devoted Druid, Celestiate Eulogist, Arena, Lotus Field, Despian Sage, and a Forest. We have Jeff playing Omnath, Locus of Mana. His starting hand includes Soul Ring, Lightning Grease, Voyaging Satyr, Overgrowth, Frontier Sage, Harmonize, and a Forest. We have Carlos playing Reki, the History of Kamigawa. His starting hand is Summoner's Pact, Boreal Druid, Time of Need, Kodamo's Reach, and 3 Forests. May misfortune follow you the rest of your life and never catch up.
Draw a card. Playing a Memorial to Unity tapped and pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Play a Forest.
My turn, John?
Yep.
Draw. Play a Forest, Soul Ring, tap,
Play 2 games, right?
Go!
Draw for turn, play a Forest. I'm going to play a Boreal Druid and pass turn.
What's funny is I have that, but I can't use it yet, and I'll play an Elvish Mystic and pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Thespian Stage. And play Devoted Druid. And then pass the turn.
Draw. Myriad Landscape. It comes into play tapped. Play Far Wandering, which allows me to go search my library for a basic. And then that will be my turn.
Draw for turn. I'll play a Forest. Go for Mr. Reki here. Start going to history class. Pass turn.
Draw. I will tap all of these 3 to play Nissa Vastwood Seer. I'm going to go search my library for a Forest. And I get a Forest and it goes into my hand. I'll play a Forest for turn. Pass the turn to John.
Untap, draw for turn. Play a Forest. Cast Yisan the Wanderer Bard. Pass.
Draw. I'm going to play an Overgrowth on my Forest.
Nice.
I will play Frontier Siege, and I'm going to be choosing Khan's second main phase, which will then add 2 green to my mana pool, and I will play my Voyaging Satyr. I will equip my Voyaging Satyr with my Greaves. Use that to untap my Forest and play my Commander in Omnath, and then move my Greaves over to my Commander. You're up, Carlos.
Draw for turn. Play a Forest. Just play Kodama's Reach. I'll get a Forest into play tapped, and a Forest into hand. And then I'm going to pay 1 for Hope of Girapur. On cast, I'll trigger Reki. Draw a card. That'll be my turn.
Draw. I'll tap 4 for Mask Admirers, and when this enters the battlefield, I get a draw card. I'm going to attack Jeff for 2.
Take that for sure right now.
I will pass the turn.
Draw for turn. I will put 2 green into my pool, and then I will play Lotus Field as my end for turn. So that enters in tapped. I have to sacrifice 2 land when it comes in. I will use the 2 floating to make Thespian Stage a copy of Lotus Field.
Nice.
I will pass.
Draw. During my first main phase, I will be adding 2 green mana to my mana pool from my Frontier Siege. Tap Overgrowth. Play Course and Restore, 2 mana from the Soul Ring to sack my Mirror Landscape and go get 2 Forests to play tapped. And then I'll use my Satyr while that's happening to untap my Overgrowth Forest. I will tap my Overgrowth Forest again, take my Greaves and move it over to my Restore. Tap that to untap my Overgrowth Forest, and I'll move my Lightning Greaves back to my Commander into Omnath, and then I will use 4 of my floating mana to go down to 1. I'm going to play Harmonize. 3. I will play my land for my turn. Then I will add 5 mana to my mana pool, and I will play Mind's Eye post-combat main phase. I'll add 2 more to my mana pool for 3 floating. Pass the turn.
Drawing for turn.
I'm going to pay 1 and draw a card with you, Carlos.
Play a Forest. I'm going to play Skyship Weatherlight. And on cast, I'll draw a card. And then when it comes into play, I search my library for any number of artifact and or creature cards, remove them from the game, and then shuffle my library. And I can pay 4 and choose a random one, put to my hand. Toski, Bearer of Secrets. I'm going to get Kogla, Titan Ape. Just for fun, I'm going to get Omnath. I might just get a Soul Ring, because if it gets destroyed, then it's okay. Actually, while I'm searching, I'm going to pay 2 and cast Time of Need. I'm going to get my own Yisan, because Yisan is ridiculous. And I'll be done after that.
Draw. Artifact on the board. There's a lot of them that are scary right now.
Scariest one is Mind's Eye.
4 and play Farhaven Elf, and I'll go get a forest, and I'll put it in the battlefield tapped. And I will attack Jonathan with Masked Admirers.
I will take 3.
Pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
Gonna do Mind's Eye, Jeff?
Yeah, I will.
Let a manage zone triggers, huh? Play a forest for turn. I'll put a verse counter on Yusan. So I search for a 1-drop. I pull the Elvish Pioneer. ETB from the Pioneer, I can put a basic land from my hand into play. Pattern of Rebirth.
Oh no.
I'm targeting the Devoted Druid. When it dies, I can search my library for a creature that goes into play. If I do, I shuffle my library. Tap him for green, and then I'll put a -1/-1 counter on him. And then do the same. Then he ends up dying. Grab Soul of the Harvest. Alright, I've got 2 green floating. I will use those to cast Alpha Authority on Yusan. It'll give him hexproof, and he can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. I will then pass the turn.
Draw. My first main phase, I will add in 2 additional mana from Frontier Siege. I will play my land for my turn, which is Forest. I will play my Helix Pinnacle. I will have my Overgrowth for 3, go to 5, floating. Use my Crystal Restore to untap it, tap it again, and then untap it again. I'm going to tap Soul Ring and put 2 counters on Helix. And then I'm going to go to my post-combat main phase and get 2 more from Frontier Siege. I'll hold right there, and I will pass it to Carlos.
Draw a card. Play a forest for turn.
I'm going to draw a card with you, Carlos. Sorry.
Silvala. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. I'll draw a card from cast. Nature's Lore. We'll get a forest, put it into play. So we'll just get that. And then I will cast Isan and draw a card.
I will also draw a card.
Pass turn.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Reclamation Sage. Destroying Mind's Eye.
The hero of the story is Bryce.
I only have my commander, correct, like before.
Pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. We'll do Lotus Field. Give Yusan another verse counter. We will snag the priest. Non-token creature entered the battlefield, so I will draw a card. Seton came in, draw a card. My priest is an untapped druid, so I will actually tap it for 1. I will cast Birchlore Rangers, draw a card. Tap the Pioneer for 1 green. I'll cast the Elvish Mystic, draw a
Priest
card.
attack.
Okay, I'll tap the Mystic for a green. I'll cast Vindhorn Elves, draw a trigger. I will cast the Disc. I will pass.
At the end of your turn, I will dump 5 mana into my mana pool. Draw. I will add 2 to my mana pool. Play a land for turn. I will move my Lightning Graves over to my Karametra's Acolyte that I just played and tap it for 1/7. Greaves back to my commander. I'm going to play Seeds of Renewal and return up to 2 target cards from my graveyard to my hand, and then I exile Seeds of Renewal. I'm going to return Mind's Eye and Harmonize. Using Voyaging Satyr to untap it again to add 6. Play Mind's Eye. I'm at 25 now. 4 of the 28, though, to play Harmonize again. Down to 24. Undraw 3. Go to post-combat. Add 2 to my mana pool. I will hold there. Go.
Draw for turn.
Go down to 25 and draw.
I'm gonna tap for 3 mana and play Beast Within on his Mind's Eye.
Draw a card. Cast this new lady, Kolvori. I'm gonna draw, pass the turn after that.
Draw, play Orn Reef the Vastwood tap. That's gonna trigger Nissa. She flips. She comes in 3 loyalty counters on her. Activate her ability and go up to 4. I'm gonna reveal the top card of my library. If it's a land card, it goes into the battlefield. Otherwise, I put it into my hand. I'm gonna put Beastmaster's Ascension into my tap. 7 for Zendikar Resurgent.
Ooh.
I needed some card draw too, okay? Last turn.
Draw for turn. Hey, I'll tap this guy for 3 green. Pull Yusan again. Hey, I will pull the Timberwatch Elf. If that comes in, draw trigger. Woo! I'll use this one to get 3 more green. I'll cast Celestia Eulogist. I need to draw a card. I'll cast the Emerald Medallion. Green spells I cast cost 1 less. Cast the Gnarled Sage. It's a 4/4 reach. Or draw for trigger. Guardian Project. Cast Regal Force. ETB is to draw a card for each green creature I control. For triggers, I'll draw from Soul of the Harvest. I'll draw from Guardian Project. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. I'll cast Great Oak Guardian. Target creatures I control get 2/2 until end of turn, and I untap them. Cast the Druid Lyrist. Leafkin Druid, draw for Guardian Project. Left for Soul Ring. I'll cast the Yeva Enchantress. Draw for Guardian Project. Draw for Soul of the Harvest. Cast the Basilisk Collar. I'll equip it to Soul of the Harvest. I'll cast Overwhelming Stampede.
Everything's in trample.
Play Throne of the God Pharaoh. Let's throw these 4 toward Rice. I'll throw Yisan and these 3 at Carlos, and then I'll throw Soul of the Harvest toward Jeff.
So I have just a 16/16 coming at me. I'll still have the Beastie Boy in front of it to absorb 3.
Which 4 are coming at me?
These 4, so it's 50 total.
Cast Summoner's Pact. So I'll go search for a creature. Yeah, I think I'm just getting the only creature I can cast right now, my own Yeva. I'm gonna pay 1 with Savala and tap her and get 6 mana because of my Kulvori. Flesh and Yeva. Draw a card. I'm blocking 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
All of this blocking your Elvish Mystic.
What I'm gonna do is use the 2 mana plus 1 and tap Isan. I'm getting Ovia Pashari Sage Lifecrafter. So damage is dealt. You'll lose Isan. I'll lose all these creatures. Not Savala. She didn't block. I take 33.
Yeah,
so
33.
Down to 7.
Yisan cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature.
So I will kill the 3/3 instead. I block the same amount of damage because of trample.
I'll move to end step.
How many tapped creatures?
11.
Okay.
I will discard down to 7. I will pass the turn.
At the end of John's turn, use 4 of my mana, Momentous Fall my Omnath, 22 life, and I'm drawing 20 cards. Play Crossing Grip and targeting his disc. No response for John. The remaining 18 into Helix Pinnacle. Untap. We'll play my Reliquary Tower and put a Wild Growth as an additional card on top of my
Oh my god.
Overgrowth Forest. Do right now 2 green. I'll attach my Greaves back to my Omnath.
In response, I will cast Beast Within on your Lightning Greaves.
Okay. Make me take a different way to go about this, John, but that's fine.
Don't forget your Beast.
I'll play Primal Command. I'm going to choose to target non-creature permanent on top of owner's library, and I'm going to search my library for a creature card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, and then shuffle my library. I'm going to put your Throne, John, top of your library. Grab Siege Behemoth.
Is that the one that makes it so you can have your creatures when they deal damage, it says if they weren't blocked?
Yes.
Yep.
Problem with that is he has to be attacking 2, John.
Oh. Boo.
Land of War Elves, and I played Jorga Tree Speaker, and then I played Priest of Titania at 6. I have 3 now, so I will tap Priest for 9, 14 total, and play Greenweaver Druid. I cast the Elvish Archdruid, and then I'll spend 1 to equip the boots to him, tap him to get 5 more mana. The Greenweaver Druid, get 2 back off of that. 7 to play Siege Behemoth. I will use my Curse Restore to untap 3 lands. I'm at 16 mana. I will use 1 of the mana to put on the boots onto Omnath. I will pay 8 to play Praetor's Council. We'll play the Greaves out for 2. I'm down to 5. And then I will attach the Greaves to the Siege Behemoth. I will use 1 to play the card that John Wish he had earlier.
Yep.
I will untap all my creatures. I believe that puts me at 28 floating, if I got that right. Then it allows me to attack in both of these, and Omnath is a 29/29, and he can assign damage straight to you, John.
There it is.
Yay! Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Lucky. Just kidding.
Oh, he's out. He's like, I killed you and I'm gone. Yeah. Well, thanks for the laugh and the struggle. And remember, there is not a way in the wood for which there is not a way out of it. If you'd like to support our channel so we can continue to make videos like this, you can like this video, subscribe to our channel, use our affiliate link on TCG Player when you're buying singles, or come join the kingdom over at patreon.com/KingdomsTV. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.